She's here, and she's super big, by the way. All right, let's unbox her. I'm so excited. Oh, the gold plaque, guys. Presented to me for passing 1 million subscribers. This video is a long time coming because this was not recent. I hit 1 million like at the end of November and it's already like mid-December. But I didn't want to release this video until I got my plaque. I just didn't think that the video was going to be complete without having my plaque, holding it, smelling it, and just relishing in this moment. And I did not actually realize how much bigger it was gonna be. Like, can you guys see the size difference? This is so heavy. Oh my goodness. It says you did it. 1 mission, 1 channel, and one more thing, 1 million subscribers. Congratulations. You may have started with just a few viewers, but your voice, passion, and creativity have now touched the lives of people around the world. And the community you've built is enriched by the stories you've shared as you bring people together. To honor this milestone, we're proud to present you with the Gold Creator Award. I'm not gonna cry. We hope this special recognition will remind you how much you mean to so many. Every day you are redefining how content is created and watched at a time. It's a privilege to be part of your journey. We can't wait to see what you do next. Yeah, this is definitely a milestone. And I'm so emotional because, I need to get myself together, sorry. God, my hair looks a mess. I'm so sorry, guys, if I look crazy in this video. Like I said, I was not expecting to make this video today. All right, I'm back with a different setup. I'm in my room now. The lighting kind of went off. But I'll tell you something very funny about this. This was a pipe dream, you guys. You know, one of those dreams where you kind of know it's probably not gonna happen, but you still hold on to it. And this wasn't really a goal of mine until like 2 months ago, where I really started posting consistently on YouTube. And I was like, my goal was to get to 1 million subscribers in like a year, right? So I was like, I'm gonna post every single day consistently for a year, and then I'll just see what happens. And if it doesn't happen, oh well, at least it won't be because I didn't try. And I was not expecting for the life of me to ever hit 1 million subscribers in the time that I did. It's crazy, because if you told me like 6 months ago I was gonna hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube at any point in time, I would not have believed you. I would have called you crazy. And I know that sounds very cliche, but it's so true because I gave up on YouTube. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you for watching my content, for subscribing to my channel. A little background context for somebody who would probably stumble on this video, because I know YouTube does push out videos like this a lot. I created my YouTube channel in 2018, and I actually was posting a bit consistent the first year, but I wasn't really seeing growth. I'd post, my videos would probably get like 200 views. If I got like 500 views on a video, to me, I would be like, that was like a really good video. I wasn't really getting the views that I wanted. I was putting out the content, but I just wasn't seeing the growth on my channel. I was like, maybe YouTube just wasn't for me. You know, maybe everybody else was better at YouTube than I was. Maybe I just didn't have the personality for YouTube. I just focused on growing my Instagram, and I would occasionally come to YouTube and I would post a video, but it wasn't consistent. There was no effort behind the videos or my content. I was just posting random stuff at any point in time whenever I felt like it. Probably take like a 3 months break, come back, post another video, take like another 6 months break. And so it was just like super inconsistent, right? And it wasn't until September that I decided that I was going to come back to YouTube and I was going to post my content consistently. And by that time, I had already hit like over 1 million followers on Instagram. And I was like, if I could hit that milestone on Instagram, then I could do that on YouTube. I knew the amount of work it was gonna take for me to do that, because platforms like Instagram and TikTok are more short form content, and it's easier to film short form content than it is YouTube. Yes, YouTube does have shorts now, but YouTube is known for its long form content. People that come on YouTube, they want to watch long form videos, and there's a lot of effort that goes behind that. And I think people really underestimate the amount of work that goes into filming YouTube content, and which is why a lot of people don't really do YouTube, because it's a lot of work, which is why a lot of people give up along the way, because so much work and effort has to go behind producing YouTube content. When I made the decision to come back to YouTube, I made the decision to commit to this channel and post my content every single day. And I did that. And like I said, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this every single day for a year and I'll see what happens. That was my goal, hit 1 million subscribers in like a year or 2 years, but never did I imagine that I was going to hit 1 million subscribers in less than 3 months. I remember coming back from school, going to the local market and shopping around for like secondhand activewear from people who sold clothes outside under an umbrella. We call it pick and drop here. So you just drop down and then you pick whatever you want. And I used to bargain, and it was so cheap because I was a student, I was broke. I didn't have any money, right? I would just go to the market, get whatever I could afford. I couldn't even afford a gym membership when I started. I couldn't afford gym shoes. I could barely afford to take myself to the gym, you know, my transportation, because by the time I'll calculate how much it's gonna cost me just to pay for transportation to and from the gym 4 or 5 days a week, it was like a lot of money for a student at that time. I definitely went through the phase of not really knowing what I wanted to do, what direction I wanted to go in life. I definitely at some point felt like a failure, you know, super young. To go from not being able to afford activewear, you know, a gym membership, to traveling halfway across the world to like Australia to work with an activewear brand that I always wanted to work with. You know, it's incredible being Nigerian in Nigeria, in the Nigerian fitness space. We don't really get opportunities like that. So it's really amazing what, you know, just working hard and just putting yourself out there and believing in yourself first and foremost. It's really amazing what that can do. If you had told me years ago that I was gonna be in the fitness space, that I was gonna be, let alone just sitting down talking to a camera, being a content creator, that would have kind of scared me a little bit because I'm such an introvert. I don't really talk in person that much, let alone to talk to a camera. And it's a really great feeling to have people who you don't know, who have never had a personal interaction with you, you know, just reach out to you and let you know how much you've impacted them, how much you've inspired them. And like, what more could I ask for? I feel like that is the legacy. I'm not really new to hitting 1 million. Like I said, I hit 1 million on Instagram at the beginning of this year, actually. Just hit about 1.2. But this 1 million subscribers on YouTube was different. This was personal. This one was personal to me because I was in a crazy mental place when I decided to come back to YouTube. I also did go through the phase of kind of losing a bit of love for the fitness industry at some point, because just, first of all, just being a female, being African in Africa, I've oftentimes just felt overlooked. You just feel like people who don't even work half as hard as you work, people who aren't even half as qualified as you are, they oftentimes get handed those opportunities, and you're here like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's definitely kept me hungry. I'm always, you know, going to show up and do the work, and the right people have always managed to find me. I went through that phase of not really believing in myself, doubting myself, thinking, you know what, maybe I'm just not cut out for this shit. But I decided, you know what, I could either sink or I could swim. And mama ain't raised no bitch, so I decided to swim, and I swam, all right, all the way to 1 million subscribers. Yeah. That's it. This is to you, whoever's watching this. If you want to, whatever it is that you want to do, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to start a business, whatever it is that you want to do it. Go for it. Show up every single day. Work hard, be disciplined, be consistent. And I know it sounds like a cliche. I don't have like some revolutionary advice to anyone, because the cliche ones work. It's true. If you believe in yourself and you go hard and you show up every single day, that is really all you need. That is really all you need. So enough of the chit chatting about me. If I were to give you any growth tips, if you're trying to start social media, YouTube, whether you're trying to get into the fitness creating space, world, influencing, all of that. I think the biggest one is to find your uniqueness. Find what makes you unique, because it's competitive out here, especially now where there's like 100 new influencers, thousands of new influencers every single day, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, so many people coming up. Find your uniqueness. I think every space is saturated, to be honest. The beauty, fashion, lifestyle, fitness. There's a lot of people doing all of this. However, there's still space for everyone, and that's where your uniqueness comes in. For me, I just started posting, my funny gym videos, my reaction videos, and people love that, right? It was different. I was still posting my fitness content because obviously I'm a fitness trainer, I am a fitness creator, but I also have a big sense of humor as well. And people just gravitated towards that because that was an avenue for them to get into my personality. You know what I mean? So find your uniqueness. What is it that you love? What is it that makes you you, right? Because we can all do the same thing or similar things, but nobody can be you. So find out what makes you unique and try to incorporate that in your content as well. Be yourself. I know that sounds so cliche, but I have seen it firsthand. People can come online and talk about social media strategies all they want. Oh, you have to post this amount of content a day. You have to edit your videos like this, or your thumbnails have to look this great. And yeah, all of those things can help in the grand scheme of things. But at the end of the day, I've seen people who just post basic content, no too much editing, no too much production behind their videos, and they get millions of views just because of who they are, their personality, them being themselves. People gravitate towards that. So be unique, be yourself, put your personality behind your content, and people are gonna gravitate towards you. Your audience is definitely going to find you. Secondly, you have to change your mindset. You have to know why exactly you wanna do this, and you have to be ready and willing to commit to it. To be a content creator, it takes a lot of mental discipline because eventually it's gonna take a toll on you. It's taken a toll on me many, many times. I've been burnt out, and I think content creators are some of the most disciplined people out there because it requires a lot of discipline to create content consistently for years and make content that you love as well. That's what's going to help you stay consistent. That's what's helped me stay consistent after all these years, because I truly, truly, truly love fitness. I love creating fitness content. Like, I'm always gonna create. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, where I am. If I'm on holiday, all I wanna do is go out and shoot content. You know what I mean? Because I absolutely love what I do. And that is what's gonna help you stay consistent. It's not easy, it's not gonna be easy. You just have to stay committed. Yeah, that is it for the video. I didn't even want this video to be super long. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you. I've said it a million times, but thank you. And happy holidays to you. I don't really have any Christmas plans. I love the spirit of Christmas. I love what it's about. I love how it's about, family and just giving back and giving and being in that giving spirit. I love the decorations and the lights and the food and all of that. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, it's gonna be a very chill holiday for me. But I hope that you are having a wonderful holiday and you are spending it with your loved ones. And even if you're not, even if you're spending holidays, even if you're spending your Christmas alone, like me, alone, I hope you make the most of it. I'm gonna be creating content. I'm gonna be in the gym because that's my safe space. And that is what it's looking like. I'm just ready for 2023 to be over. I am so excited to see what 2024 has in store for me. And yeah, bye.